On Monday, 30th of May, in the House of Commons, Justin Trudeau discriminatory travel restriction following a motion brought forward by Conservative MP Melissa Lantsman was defeated.
What more will it take for him to finally do the right thing, do his job, clear the backlogs in our airport, and give Canadians their rights back?
Mr. Speaker, once again, we see the Conservatives in denial about the reality of this pandemic. We continue to have a pandemic in this country. We continue to need to take measures to keep Canadians safe, and we will continue to be informed by the best public health advice and the advice of experts to get us through this. We know that Canada was able to do the right things across the country to minimize the impacts of the pandemic, both on Canadians and on our economy. We will continue to make sure we're putting the health of Canadians and the health of our economy first and foremost, because nobody wants another wave of this COVID-19.
The eye of the nation were waiting for a positive answer, but we can observe the Trudeau-Singh agreement at work. It is unbelievable to think that Canada still remains one of the only countries where the unvaccinated cannot go on a plane, train, or boat. This concern is touching more Canadians than we probably think. Being a prisoner of our own country because of a medical decision is unbelievable, but unfortunately true. You can still sign our petition at fightvaccinepassport.com if you haven't done it yet. A citizen has recently contacted me in follow-up of this motion that has been defeated. The person wrote to several MPs and received only one answer. Only one. In the email, we can read the following. I have been discussing an option with the Minister of Health and Transportation, and that being to make the wearing of N95 mask mandatory for unvaccinated people in place of the vaccine mandate. So now they are looking to remove the vaccine mandate restriction to replace them with the N95 mask mandate for the unvaccinated. Still no proof of a scientific study has been brought forward by the Trudeau administration. On the other hand, we can see this as something positive for some travelers. But if the N95 is working, why wait so much to change that? Let's hope people will not escape the country instead of traveling. Let's continue. It says, the big question right now is the possibility of another COVID-19 wave this fall, one that could possibly be another variant of the virus that is not mitigated by the vaccine we have had so far. So they are all preparing for a new variant to come, and while knowing the vaccine won't work, how can they know all of that before it's happening? Are we preparing for another massive vaccination campaign and already implementing all the same discriminatory health measures? And when we read the end of the letter, a recent analysis of death rate around the world has estimated the additional number of deaths over the normal level pre-pandemic. Some countries have been hard hit over the last 2 years, notably Peru, which has seen a 60% rise in death. The United States report an 18% increase over what would have been expected before 2020, while Canada increase in death is 4%. What we have been doing so far have saved lives, and until the risk is found to be more manageable, some form of mandate will still be needed. What does that mean? Where is the study invoked there? Who did this study? Are we going to live in a permanent mandate forever? Which percentage of the population will comply again during the fall if, as they say, there will be a new variant? I hope you enjoyed my report. It was Alexa for Rebel News. It's still the time. As you know, the vaccine passport is still threatening the life of many Canadians. As you know, lots of them cannot still go on a plane, train, and boat. And for some, they still are on leave without pay. If you want, you can still sign our petition at fightvaccinepassport.com. And as well, you can chip in generously to help us with the legal challenge. Thank you.